I am absolutely in love with you. I want to marry you. You literally mean the world to me. I wake up every day and I think of you. We laugh together. We cry together because we love each other so much. Like, you are like what coats my heart. You have completed me in ways that I just didn't even know was possible. Like, I am thoroughly in love with you.
I often see comments questioning how it is possible that Amber gets into so many relationships back to back. I have definitely wondered this myself. Is she really that desirable? Let's hear how she is so easy to love from her exes.
Both of you, what are y'all's favorite things about each other? I like how caring she is. Like, I've been having shortness of breath problems for like, ever since I went to the hospital. I've had it for like a month. And every single day she's like, how's your breathing? Does your chest hurt at all? Like, she just asks me like the most sincere questions. And it's like, it's the little things that count. Anyone can sit there and send you like a sweet text message all day. They can say, oh, I love you, oh, you're cute, all that. But does that really matter? I think what matters is what you say to me.
Aww, isn't that sweet?
Okay, so the first tip is to always ask your girlfriend if she can breathe. Don't worry about telling her you love her or that she's cute. Just check her breathing daily.
I never get tired of being around her. It's like, if she's not around me for like a long amount of time, it's like, what? Like, what's going on right now?
Aww.
The way things have changed is so funny. Dusty can't stand Amber now and doesn't even try to hide it.
What did you mean when you said Amber's butt was stinky? That's clearly what it says.
Honestly, the first thing that comes to my head is I like that she's not afraid to tell people I'm her girlfriend. Like, she's not afraid of PDA. She's affectionate and she likes to kiss me. She likes to hold me and she likes to do all that type of stuff. And I'm not used to it.
The giggle when she says she likes to hold me.
She likes to hold me and she likes to do all that type of stuff. And I like that she's funny and she's caring and she's like a really nice person. I feel like she's always in a good mood, and sometimes it's almost annoying because I'm dramatic. I'm a dramatic bitch. And she's just over here like, I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm kind of laid back.
Laid back to the extreme, like, holy.
Imagine being irritated that your partner is laid back and always in a good mood. Girl will complain about anything.
Destiny, how do you know you are in love with Amberlynn? Because of the feeling she gives me. Like, I have no other way to describe it. That's just, I just know. Like, you can just feel it.
You're making my heart flutter.
I guess anyone can make you feel that way when they're paying your way through life. Next is Beck. Notice the difference in how she talks about their love.
What's your favorite thing about each other and least favorite? So my favorite thing about Becky is her personality. I think she's super funny and I love that she is family oriented. It's not even just with her family, but when she makes someone her family, like Eric and Ricky or me, she becomes very all about that life. Least favorite would be sometimes she don't listen to me. I'm like talking and like...
I have a very bad habit of spacing out, and you guys have probably witnessed it in videos before. You're like, Becky doesn't look happy. No, that's me spacing out.
I do it too.
I just tend to get in a little rocket and travel off somewhere for a minute.
Can you blame her? I don't know how she dealt with ALR for so long. I'd be in my own little world to get away from her too.
Or like, she'll take something a little bit too seriously, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad about doing that. I'll say my most favorite thing about Amberlynn is she knows how to make me laugh. Especially, there's been times that we have been literally in a hardcore heated argument.
Heated.
And then she'll do something that'll make me laugh. Like one time, not too long ago, we were arguing and then she started being so ridiculous that even she started laughing about it.
That was great.
And I think that's how the argument ended. That's because it just got hilarious.
I think next time I'm just gonna flash a titty.
Okay, I'm happy with that too.
Beck might be into that, but that'd just start another fight for me. Put that udder away, girl.
My favorite thing about you is how you can just make me laugh. You just make me feel good. And my least favorite thing about you is, used to be the jealousy, but it's not even really that anymore. It's Amberlynn.
Oh God.
I will say something or do something and I don't intend it to be anyway. And she will take it completely wrong.
I mean, sure it was.
My feelings are hurt. You've hurt my feelings. How could you do that to me? How could you say that? Why did you do that? Why don't you love me? I'm like, what are you talking about?
That is my most quote. If we ever get married, in my vows, at the end will be, why don't you love me? Or do you not love me?
And that sounds like manipulation. Being with Amber literally drained Beck. She still has a little life to her here, but seeing how bad it got in real time is just insane to me.
When was the moment that you guys realized you loved each other? So,
I feel like we talked about this.
Me too, but I forget.
I remember.
It was like for me, it was an overall, a census. Is that even a word? Probably
Census
not.
is like, you know,
it was an overall
not the word I'm looking for.
thing. I realized I loved so many things about you. Like, I loved this about you. I loved this about you. I loved how you looked when you did this. Like, I loved this about you.
Wow, that is really convincing. All the specifics really proves your love. That's just sad, honestly, because Beck knew immediately. And Amber forgot.
You mean periodically you started falling?
No, remember when I wrote you that thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was periodically, but when I wrote it all out and I realized I love so much about you, and like, that's when I realized.
For me, it was just where I've been hurt so much and so deeply. I really blocked myself hardcore from Amberlynn. But one day we got into a really bad fight about it, and it's just like a brick and on the wall around my heart was pushed out, and just a little bit came out, and I was crying, and I'm just like, you know, maybe it is because I love you. And I was just like, and she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I love you. And we were in a fight, and I was just like, yeah, I love her. Love this girl. I can't deny it anymore, as much as it might hurt me in the end. I love her. I love her.
And hurt her it did. She really called it, but at least now our girl Beck is free from the Amberlynn caretaker days.
You're gonna make me cry.
Now let's hear from the most recent ex-wifey Valentine Jade.
I totally get it. I feel like if I was watching someone who literally just got out of a relationship and like already was in another one, I'd be like, oh my god, what the hell's wrong with this person? What is wifey's favorite thing about you? I'm gonna say just text it because it like echoes and it's weird. Your heart. You are the kindest and most giving person I've ever had the pleasure to have in my life. I'm leaving. Ugh. Okay, so that was her answer. Oh, that's so sweet. Wifey, what are your intentions with our girl? Are you gonna say that out loud or? I'm joking. I don't even know what that meant. Okay, go.
That's my wife. The intention is to hopefully marry her one day.
Stop. I can't with you. I can't. Okay, well, you heard it here. Oh my god.
Still so cringe that all of this was before they even met. When is she gonna realize that every woman that shows interest isn't the love of her life? Wifey dipped and cut off all contact so fast.
I don't know what it is, but I've been thinking so much of my ex lately. I broke no contact, by the way. Yeah, it happened after like a couple weeks of just like literally I can't stop thinking about her. Like, I hope she's okay. I ended up texting her and I still haven't gotten a response. I don't think that I will. And something about that, like, it tears me to pieces.
I don't know about you girls, but I'm ready for a new character in the Amberverse. Bring on the new caretaker already.
If I wanted D-I-C-K, I would have D-I-C-K.